Moving into part B. Oh, so sexy.
Chunk soup reduction.
Yeah. So for the second installment of this one, all about cars, we've got the oh so sexy cars. Cars that are beautifully put together. When I see them in magazines or if I ever see them in life, I kind of go like fanboy, drool my pants. Yes, I said drool my pants. Just a little though. I usually can make it home before I need to change. But anyways, if I was a cyborg, these are the cars that I would want to have sex with. First, we're going to take it back a little bit to a discontinued car. My wife started getting into Cadillacs. She liked the CTSV, but I always thought the STSV was way better. So an STSV is one of my favorites. I'd probably get the license plate to say Grandpa or something. Make sure I get it some extra engine work, boost that supercharger, or make sure there's big brakes on it. And I'd ride that motherfucker. Yes, I would. Get away, fly. Moving on. One car, the most recent car that I fell in love with is the Bentley Mulsanne. It's very expensive, too expensive if you ask me, but it is pretty sexy. I definitely get the Windows limo tinted because I don't want to be seen riding that because then all my cousins will come out the woodwork. But hey, I like cars, so I'm gonna speak it into existence. Just know that if you don't see me, even more than you don't see me now, probably on the Autobahn, heavy footing that big motherfucker down it. The Mercedes McLaren SLR. I have an infatuation with that car. It's kind of ugly in the front, looks like a goblin, but I still love it. One thing I haven't figured out about it yet is if on each side of the car the rims are matching, meaning going the same way. Unlike some of you Honda owners who you go around the car and the claw of the rims going towards the front, the other side is going towards the back. I felt like if the car is over 250,000, the rims should go the same way. It just looked good. I don't know how it works for the aerodynamics, but I'm gonna figure it out. Still love the car, but I'm gonna figure this rim shit out. One car I've only driven on PlayStation 4, Drive Club, is the Jaguar CX-75. First time I've seen it actually was in the James Bond movie, is that Spectre? I have no idea. It was in James Bond, the bad guy was driving it. I was like, oh, fuck you, you're gonna crash it. I think he did. It was an awesome looking car. Maybe Jaguar could do something with the back of their cars, you know, change it a little bit, make it look sexier, but that's a sexy looking car, CX-75. You should Google it. Or go watch James Bond. Dun, 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 dun. Number 5, oh so sexy. This probably would have made it on a different list, but I didn't want to have list and list and list. If it was on a different list rather than oh so sexy, it'd be on the I just got $1 trillion billion. But anyways, the Pagani Zonda R. I know it's not street legal, so I'd probably build my own racetrack just so I could, you know, take a friend out for a spin, invite a supermodel out for a McGriddle from McDonald's, just fucking around. They're not gonna eat that shit. All right, another recent car that I really like is the McLaren P1 GTR. I don't know, man. Everything about that car is sexy. The hood scoops, the exhaust pipes, the spoiler. Everything except the paint job that they normally put on it, the yellow and green. I'm not feeling that. But if you get one for the road, which I don't think you can get a P1, not a GTR. But if you could get one on the road, just paint it flat. Some metallic, sparkly, glistening color with like 18 clear coats. But hi, McLaren P1 GTR. Moving on. The big brother, the dad, or the OG of McLaren, of course, is the F1. When I heard about that car, first time I ever seen it was in Wyclef's video, but I didn't know what the fuck he was driving until later on, a few years down the road. But the McLaren F1, man, I don't really like the long back, but then again, I don't have a regular one, so what would I know the difference? But yeah, oh so sexy, baby. Oh so sexy. It's your 3-seater, gold, fucking foil looking shit in the rear trunk. Anyways, moving on. The Koenigsegg 1. I probably said it wrong, that's why I whispered it. Koenigsegg 101. It's a nice looking car. I use it on some of my games, like I said, the Drive Club. I'm also playing CSR Racing 2. I race it a lot, but it can't fuck with my Aventador or my 458 at the moment. But that is the oh so sexy list. Yeah, baby. All y'all, if y'all could hook me up like with a phone call from these cars and I could just hear the exhaust over the speakerphone, do that.